does that even mean?
I don't know.
I've had violin strings snap.
I've never played the banjo.
Has your banjo string ever snapped?
I never played a string instrument. I played trumpet, euphonium.
Euphonium. Sousaphone.
Small tuba.
Wait, has your banjo string ever snapped mean?
I don't know, but I feel like it doesn't mean what he's saying.
What does he think it means?
I don't know. But
That wasn't related to anything?
I don't know.
I feel like we should be able to figure it out.
Oh shit, I just did that out of body necessity.
What?
I just started the game of chess. Out of like muscle memory.
Nice. Can you abort it?
I can, but I'm going to lose ranking.
Can't you abort it after the first move?
Alright, well I think that's a good intro. I like, oh yeah, let's open our drinks.
Lovely.
Yeah, we've never missed a beat.
Nope.
It's been a month and we just don't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it actually has almost been a month.
It has almost been a month. We'll probably be regular again because I don't have uni anymore.
Yeah.
They are working like a horse at work though.
They're working you hard.
Yeah, I've got like 35 hours next week, which is like full time.
Hmm.
And there's like 3 days where it's 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 hours. Fucking die.
3 days in a row?
Yeah.
I would shoot.
In amongst all the other 5-hour shifts.
Now, when people, because people are out on like a 9-hour shift, they're like, oh, that's a normal 9 to 5 like shift. But in fast food, that's so much worse.
It is. Because then,
in
I
like
have
a
2
job
uniforms.
like fast food or like retail, like it's a shit.
Yeah, and one of them's on a Thursday.
Like at 9 hours at the desk, yeah, is boring, and you're going to want to put a bullet in your brain.
Dude,
But-
could you 9 hours standing desk?
I could do that.
Get a nice shaped ass. Alright. So we are locked in to be going to Japan, right?
Yeah, you're locked in.
I was talking to Ben and I was like, dude, my legs are going to look so good because you walk like 15,000 steps a day minimum or 10,000 or whatever. And he's like, no, they'll just look the same. And I'm like, no. Not are we just walking around, we're also going up the mountain.
You're also skiing,
We're also skiing.
which is a leg workout.
Exactly. So I just think he's wrong.
I mean,
He's got to be wrong.
if you're consistent with it, like there's not going to be a huge change,
No.
but there'll definitely be a change. Like when I went to America, and I came back, my legs were all.
Yeah.
I felt so much fitter because I was doing like 15k, 20k steps.
Yeah.
I
My
was doing-
thigh gap's going to
I was
appear.
doing kilometers a day. That was. I'm going to go over that.
It's tree trunk shit.
But as I was saying, I'm talking about chess.
Yes.
I'm talking about chess.
Yes. Chess.
I'm bad at chess.
The immortal game.
It's only been the past couple of days. I was like, I'll get the chess.com app.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I've gone into a thing where I just have like those little games on my phone
Yeah.
just to pass time.
I've been doing the daily Sudoku.
I think it's also because I'm bored in lectures,
Yeah, that's
so
fair
I kind of
enough.
sit there. Except for my lecture today. It was an hour-long lecture on frog sex positions.
Yeah, you sent that in the chat. Did you? Was
No
it actually
cap.
called? What did you call it?
No,
It wasn't called.
but that would be an awesome. I thought of that bit in the car, and I'm like, bro, I just learned about the frog Kama Sutra.
Frog Kama Sutra. So is there like what's the word? Inefficient ways?
Do they have sex with pleasure?
Well, I know they don't because isn't it only humans and dolphins?
Yeah.
So like, are there ways they could do it that are just like mathematically wrong?
No, all of them are able to breed.
So then what the fuck? How do you have a class about sex positions for frogs?
Brother, I don't know. Because I think it's towards it. I think she's just like, hey, this is funny.
Oh, okay.
And
Should they be hidden doggy?
that's, well...
Froggy style?
Well, well, every animal hits it. Doggy.
Yes.
Unlucky.
Dude, have you seen... Okay.
Where'd that come from? I don't know. That just came out of me.
Have you seen the horse? Have you seen horses when they fuck?
Yeah, they let mount up. It's like giraffes. You seen giraffes?
Oh.
They get tall.
Yeah. Dude, there was a video of a guy petting a giraffe. And he was like hugging it and shit.
Yeah.
Up on like on a raised area.
Yeah.
It
Hugging
looked
like
cool
its
as
neck.
fuck. Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, it's good, but they also use their necks as a weapon.
They do.
Like-
Dude, I'd be a sick giraffe. You know what? Speaking of, Katrina, my sister reckons I would be a pretty girl if I was a girl. But she wouldn't be a pretty boy if she was a boy.
Huh.
Yep.
Trying to picture you in a wig. It's doing something to me.
She also didn't like how I cut my hair today.
Why'd you cut it?
Yeah, I cut the sides because I didn't like how it was.
Oh yeah, like comes out like.
Yeah, long,
I need
like
a
Einstein
fucking
shit.
haircut, brother.
Not like a mullet.
It's become like more than a mullet. Like I've just got a fucking man.
Yeah, you have a lot of hair. Well, I want to get long hair for when we go to Japan because it'll be cold.
It's not worth it for me. It's not worth it because it gets wet. It's just in my neck.
Yeah, I can't imagine having I can't get a mullet.
I want to. I keep saying I'll get it cut, and then I never do. And it's to the point where it's like, I want to get it cut properly. I'm like, I won't cut it myself. And now I've just stopped cutting it. And I've just so much hair is on my hands, and I think Mitchell can see it all.
I could see some. Oh. Yeah, I didn't like that. When I did have long hair, it would just come out.
Yeah.
I don't know how girls
It's like,
do it.
I'm worried I'm balding,
Fucked
but
up.
like, I'm obviously not. But I just got hair.
Yeah.
I've got hair for days.
So Kendrick Lamar and Drake have been going at it.
Yeah. It's been good.
It's been good.
It's been a good couple of weeks.
I'm just glad that Drake has been egging Kendrick to drop a bunch of music, but I
Yeah.
think it's over now.
I think, especially with what Drake released.
His last so what was it? 10 songs or 9 songs?
9 songs. 8 songs, because one of those is record. No, yeah, 9 songs. 9 songs.
Does that include 616 in LA?
No, so 10 songs.
Okay. There's a whole timeline. I don't really want to go through the whole timeline.
Considering it's also been
a month and a bit. I really liked Euphoria, and well, I just really liked all the Kendrick
I
songs.
like Euphoria. You know what? Yeah, I like all the. But also, on the way home from uni, late last night, I listened to Family Matters again.
Mm.
Family Matters, if you take away like what comes after, and like how Meet the Grahams came out like within half an hour, and
Like
just dismantled it.
Yeah.
I think Family Matters is still pretty good.
Someone on Twitter was saying if he didn't drop Meet the Grahams immediately after, and people had more time to sit with Family Matters, it would be.
Yeah, I think that's.
It wouldn't be so heavily like a 4-0.
Yeah, I think it's just overshadowed.
I don't know. It's like when Drake got on Meltdown with Travis Scott, and like dissed Pusha T and Pharrell, and like all of that, and I was just like, well, I just can't take this seriously. Because Pusha T made the story of Adidon and destroyed you.
Yeah,
I can't really take him serious. I can only enjoy him when he sings like Passion Fruit. So whenever he's like aggressive or dissing, so it doesn't seem genuine.
Oh yeah, no, I think Family Matters was like the only one that from Drake that actually felt some genuine.
Yeah, the middle part of Family Matters
I think is really good.
The middle part.
I think if you get Drake actually rapping to his potential because he's been pushed into a corner.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't at that point, it would have been over. Even
the
though
last
he's lost.
song he put out, it's crazy putting out the last song in this back and forth and still losing.
Yeah,
because the hard part 6 was just like.
The problem with the hard part is it doesn't bring anything new.
No.
He doesn't.
And he makes fun of Kendrick.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you've been molested, lol."
Yeah, that was.
And then if you look at the reference he's made from the song, it's from "My Mother I Sober," and it's just like that's not even what he was talking about.
Yeah. Also, him saying, "I'm rich, I can't be a pedophile."
I'm famous, I can't be.
What?
Which is so great.
What do you mean? He has to be joking at that point. That has to be satire.
Yeah.
Which is a weird satire because you're kind of saying you are in a way.
Yeah. Do you think Drake has a daughter?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a lot of hidden kids.
There.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's a lot of people, a lot of famous
family
people.
Of 5. Yeah.
Who are single and who are known to.
But I can't imagine getting done for having a hidden kid and then the kid does exist and then doing it again. Like, that's crazy.
Mm.
Because Pusha T called out that he had a kid that no one knew about, and he was like, "No, that's not true." And then it was revealed it was true.
Yeah.
And there was some like article about how his daughter does exist from like years ago. I should have copied it, but whatever.
I think it's always been a thing that Drake has kids everywhere.
Well, I don't think he's proud of them because the kids are with porn stars or something.
Yeah, or with
something like that. Yeah. But
which is
what Drake said is he's all this dissing is from clout chasing So Kendrick can release an album. Great. Sounds great to me.
Yeah. I get Kendrick album. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's good. What? What's coming out this Friday? Future said he's dropping a mixtape.
Post Malone and Morgan Wallen.
That's coming out. Gunna album's coming out.
Is Gunna album coming out?
Yeah. The cover for it's strange because it has him like with a plastic bag around his head and like flowers in it.
No.
Ski Mask is either dropping an album or a single this Friday, I'm pretty sure. And then next week, Mac Home is dropping an album. And the lead single for that was good, so that should be great.
Yeah, sounds good.
What did I have written down?
Yeah, I mean, if considering on music, do you have an album of the week?
I do, I think.
I do. I've got Run the Jewels too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's some heat.
I like Run the Jewels. I think all of the albums are pretty good. Two's my favourite. And I had two pumping for the past, and especially last night that I was doing. Last night was a big uni work crunch time night.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
So I did all that. I didn't really sleep.
Oh. Yeah, I was meant to go to bed early last night. I stayed up till 2.
I haven't done a lot of sleep the past 2 nights.
I've been trying to sleep. I've been doing burpees and I want to die.
Burpees are shit.
Yeah. But they work or something, so I do them.
They do. They're good for like basically your entire body.
Yeah. And
like cardio.
I feel like I'm better at doing push-ups when I'm doing burpees than just push-ups. I don't know what that's about.
I wouldn't be surprised because like the
like
burpees are probably working on like the more explosive power.
Yeah.
So it's probably making your push-ups like more.
Okay.
I think. Cool. Or then it's also like easier. Like in your mind, it's like the push-ups are now not the worst part. The worst part of the burpees.
Yeah. What is it? I don't know. I've had a few. Church by Billy Woods from 2022.
I haven't listened to it.
These last two are really good.
They're good?
Fuchsia and Green's good.
I mean, yeah, I've been listening to a lot of... Because I had like a month of like I liked what I was listening to, but it was just kind of the same stuff and I was just trapping myself in like an echo chamber.
Yeah, right.
So I put myself out and listened to more different stuff. Like stuff that like you, Riley, or Miles will talk about.
Yeah.
Like Brent Fires. I'd never heard of Brent Fires before.
We Don't Trust You is such a good album.
And then, yeah.
I've kept listening to it.
And then I listened to Brent Fires and I listened to Wasteland. And I really enjoyed that. And then now that I've listened to Brent Fires, Should Have Wore a Bonnet.
It's good.
It's good. I'm
that's
like, okay, I actually do like... Yeah, that's a... Because that came out
this year. So far for hip hop. Yeah, it did. It was like in January.
I think that's one of my top albums so far this year. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like that, Blue Lips.
I wasn't expecting a whole lot from it. Because I'm like, because the 21 albums haven't been bad, but they're just... he's always just been better on features.
But that has been a very good...
But that was a very solid... And songs I still listen to.
Whoa. When did it come out? View album. Came out in January, right?
Yeah.
12th. January 12th.
Yeah, it's pretty early in the year.
Well, Vultures 2 was meant to come out and it didn't. Apparently, Kanye is taking back the Yeezy porn. It's not happening anymore. Oh. He removed the announcement for it. And everyone's like, thank God, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's... I did see he had tweeted today, fuck Kim Kardashian.
He didn't his Twitter... Did he? I thought his Twitter disappeared.
No.
Where'd it go? Did it come back?
It's still there.
No, it's not. Yay? Where is it like hidden now?
But am I even following the right Kanye?
I don't think you are.
I'm not.
Because he don't exist no more.
Have I been following this person for the past year thinking this is King Stacks? Okay, I thought it was odd because he's been doing a bunch of like OnlyFans promotions. And I'm like, yo, okay, Kanye. That's crazy, bro. I've spent the past year.
That's crazy.
Not even following Kanye.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, as soon as I opened it, I saw the 243,000 followers. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's not him, man. If they do drop Vultures 2, it'll be his first ever sequel album that actually comes out. Because they've all been cancelled. That is pretty funny.
I have unfollowed
King Stacks Yee handle. Yeah, his Twitter just like deleted itself off the platform, and I don't know what happened.
That makes sense.
because no one is talking about it. But I guess no one cares because of what's been going on. But yeah, I feel bad. There are people who have dropped that were complaining that they have maybe gotten a lot less listens on their thing because the only everyone's talking about Kendrick and Drake. Oh, there was a clip of a news reporter because there was a shooting at Drake's house this morning and one of his security guards got hit. Right? And everyone's just joking that he shot at his own house for news. But
lots of questions tonight about a security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper, I should say, Drake in Toronto.
Whoa, that's a crazy. How can you go to say rapper and mispronounce it as rapper?
I don't know. He's a news anchor. That's like your job not to fuck that up.
But that's also like a.
That's a crazy Freudian slip.
Like, okay, they're spelled similarly, but their sound is very different. Even when you can say rapper, you're not saying A in any way.
Rapper.
Like the only thing is the end, like P.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you could never catch me doing that if my job was to read a teleprompter for my job.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That is very embarrassing.
Or the embarrassing news anchors. Carl Stefanovic's brother.
Carl Stefanovic.
You know Carl Stefanovic, the Today Show?
Yeah, he's the Today Show. I'm trying to picture his brother. I can picture his... What's his fucking name?
So, did you hear about his brother?
No.
So, there was a Aboriginal boy who won $1 million from catching a barra.
Oh, I saw something about this.
It came out that the kid had, because the kid's 18 now.
Yeah.
When he was 15, or 16, he had stolen a golf cart from his employer and taken on a road, and he paid the employer back, and when he accepted the $1 million check, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry about this. Like that was a shit thing to do." And
so Mr. Stefanovic was
the Mr. Stefanovic, while interviewing this kid, kind of just went at him at a bit.
Really?
Just live and
yeah, I saw something about it.
Like, that's fucked the lady.
He's standing there with his big check.
He shouldn't steal,
No.
but.
I steal all the time. I steal broom. Anyway.
That just doesn't feel right.
No, that isn't okay.
And you can see it, because it's a life-changing amount of money. $1 million.
Yeah.
And when the kid finds out he's won, he's genuinely shook.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's tearing in the eyes. Which is fair enough. If I won $1 million right now, I'd probably cry.
Dude, $10,000 would change my life.
$1,000 right now would be really nice.
Yeah. We should go halves on a new microphone. But
we should.
10 band is what our Metro Boomin has put up for offer over his BBL Drizzy B.
Yeah.
And I tried to write for it, and I just can't. The caliber that everyone else has written for it, I can't compete.
Maybe me, you, Riley, do a cipher on it.
That'd be cool.
But I've never spat before in my life.
I have, but it's all in my own room alone and on my notes app.
You see, I've never even done that. I've just never crossed my mind.
No, I hate when I think of bars.
I don't even think I could.
And then I forget to write them down, and then I forget them, but I remember that I did think of them, and then I feel like shit for the next 20 minutes. But
because it's always, it feels very private. It feels like one of the most private things you've ever done.
Yeah.
Making a song. I've songs, I've done.
Yeah.
But I've never
because we are white boys and we cannot talk about the struggle.
Yeah, it's I'm not.
So if we do write anything, it would be personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the past couple of months, because I've been so reading focused, I've been damn, what if I just start writing a book? And then I think about what if someone found out about that book and I curl up inside.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway,
that got very...
I've offered to write Will. He's a film student graduate.
Mm-hmm.
And he's writing a script. I was like, Will, if I ever write a comedy, you can have it. If it's gas, you can have it.
Yeah.
So now there's that door that I can give someone a comedy. And they actually have the tools to do it.
That's what I was like, there's always, if I made, for some reason, I've thought about it a while ago, if I made beats.
Yeah.
I just made beats. I just give them to friends. To just play, say they're a streamer or they wanted to do streaming. and they wanted to stream music. Yeah, you could. No copyright
Yeah.
at all. Like,
Dude,
you can just
apparently
play it.
people are making crazy bans of their Kendrick diss tracks reactions because he's not copyright claiming any of them.
Yeah, Drake
That's
has.
so cool. Yeah, Drake has.
But there's people
so
who make
funny.
who do like clips of Twitch streamers and like streamers and that who do like clips. Like clips channels are not even associated with the guy. And they make
Yeah, I think Hassan is a big one for that because he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
money. Yeah. Well,
He just lets
lets
all
them.
of his
He's just like, yeah.
all of his viewers just do it for him, which I think
And a
is
lot of
pretty
the big
clever.
streamers, you got like him, Ludwig, aren't really going to care. They're going to be like, okay.
Like a lot of people I haven't even heard of, I've seen them popping up on my recommended. Their
Yeah.
reactions. I can't imagine being a reaction streamer or a reaction anything. It's disgusting.
I used to never care about the pausing, but it gets to me now. I'm just like, stop pausing. And like I get it's for video, so a lot of the time their reactions
They have
are
to make
inflated.
but it is to make the thing longer.
Yeah.
Because you'll look at a 10-minute video and you're like, I can get like a 20-minute reaction video out of this.
However, some of like the reactions to like Meet the Grahams are not like us. Some of the stuff he says, especially not like us. Yeah, fair enough.
Have you seen Speeds?
No, I saw guys because there was when Family Matters Drake had messaged him to like stay on stream.
Yeah,
and then-
I got on Family Matters like 3 minutes after it dropped. Because of that, I saw someone tweet
That's like, yeah.
he told him to stay on stream. I'm like, oh shit, and I go to Drake and it's up.
It's like the first time in my life. Yeah, like I opened YouTube, I watched Family Matters. I just think I refreshed and Meet the Grahams is there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that either.
And then a day later, Not Like Us came out.
Yeah, I was at fucking church.
And,
And
I
then,
was like,
and then
"Whoa."
I get the text that's like, oh, the thing's out. And I'm like, shit, I gotta listen to that on the way home.
and then Not Like Us is
Not
evil.
like us, yeah. I mean, Meet the Grahams isn't even listenable. You like listen to it once. It's like listening to The Wall
Yeah,
because it's just really dark and twisted.
it fucked.
It's
like
like
it's-
Not Like Us is clearly meant to be a club banger, and they are playing it in clubs in America.
Which is really funny.
Yeah, in Toronto they're even
In
playing
Toronto,
it.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never liked Drake, so I'm in a great mood.
I don't like Drake, but I've never actively disliked him. I've just been like, hey, he's not for me.
I've
But, hey,
removed all the liked
actually,
songs from him out of my liked songs list after this happened. I'm like,
yeah,
nope.
no, fair enough.
And then, what was it? There was footage of him kissing like a 17-year-old girl on stage.
Yeah,
And then the girls come out and she's like, it's okay.
it's like that's still it
That's
doesn't
still not okay.
if I'm not saying it doesn't matter if you're okay with it or not,
It's really bad optics.
but at that it's still fucked up.
And it looks bad.
Yeah, like it looks.
He kissed her 5 times. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've
He
seen
kissed her hand, side, what was it? The sides, her two
It was a
cheeks, her forehead, and then her mouth. And I was like, bro.
yeah, but bro was like leading.
I heard that he kissed her. I was like, oh, peck on the cheek. No,
No,
he picked everything he could pick. He ticked all the boxes. He selected all the above.
yeah, it was.
Fucking crazy.
It is a disturbing video.
I just want Pusha T to come out and drop an album. Because this would be a great time for him. Not even like talk about Drake. Just drop an album. Great time for him to do it. I think he drops every like 4. No, he won't. Because he dropped like last year. I hate that.
But when this came out, it just gave me so much more love for the story of Adidon.
Yeah, the OG one. He didn't even respond to that. He has more respect for Pusha T than he has Kendrick Lamar, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I was talking to Ben, and I was talking about top threes. I was like, yeah. I can't even remember who I said mine was. Like Kendrick, Denzel Curry, and fuck. I can't remember. But he was like, yeah, I have Kanye over both of them. I don't even think... And he's like, he was drunk and he was like, yeah, Kendrick Lamar? Hey, don't get mad at me. He's overrated. And I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's overrated. Well, I think he's fairly rated
Yeah. There's just sometimes...
He just puts out such good bodies of work. I could never
Yeah.
see it like that.
I don't even know if... It's like, who would I even put in the top 3?
Right? It's hard. Oh, that's what it was. Tyler, Kendrick. Who else did I fucking say? I can't remember. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I can't even...
Denzel Curry. That's it. Denzel Curry, Tyler, and Kendrick.
Yeah, I think Denzel Curry...
Because they have lots of great albums out. And they have also released some of my favorite albums of all time.
Oh, it probably is Denzel, Kendrick for me.
Yeah. Because, like, my underground list is completely different to my top 3 list.
Oh, it would even be my last. It would be my last one.
Be like Billy Wood, Boldy James. There's so many good underground artists, it's hard. I don't even know if Alchemist counts. It's hard, right? Because I remember we got into an argument in the call a week ago or something, where Julian was like, "What is your big 3?" And I was like, "Do you mean what I think the big 3 is, or my personal one?"
Yeah.
I just went back and forth, and I just kept saying that. And he was like, "No, who's the big 3?"
Would you count? Wait, so are you saying your top 3 hip hop?
Yeah, for rap. Yeah, rappers.
Your favourite 3? Your top, who you think are the best?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
And Tyler doesn't even rap anymore, but I like what he did, and he's still up there.
Would Stormzy count?
Yeah.
I really like Stormzy. I know Dave. Sorry, Dave over Stormzy.
What was that one album Dave did? It was like the black and blue one.
Psychodrama?
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah. That's probably... Yeah.
Open Mike Eagle. Put you on game. Open Mike Eagle's got some bangers. And he has a weird-ass name.
That is, yeah. Open Mike Eagle.
Open Mike Eagle. He's some underground doom-like shit. You hit up Fool's Gold. He has like the opening verse on that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right. So, for people who might not have figured it out, Mitchell and I are both fans of The Yard. If you haven't figured that out by now.
I feel like it's a hard connection to make. Because not a lot of people listen to this podcast.
Yeah, well, for the people who know us,
People who know us.
that listen to this.
I know Riley definitely knows because we talk about it all the time.
Yeah. They carry with merch. They carry with a coffee table book.
Yeah.
I woke up at 4:30 in the morning.
They sold out in 3 hours.
Well, apparently the next day they did another release.
Oh, okay.
Because it's pre-orders.
Yeah, okay. Why do they cap it if it's pre-orders?
I don't know. I think it's more to just like manage it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. Ungodly. I went to sleep at 2. Woke up at 4:30. Bought the book. It was like 130. I'm like, alright, chill. I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning.
Crazy.
I looked at like my email. That was in American dollars. Spent $210 on this coffee table book.
Okay, to be fair,
half
of it was shipping.
Half of it was shipping.
That's still crazy though.
$51 American.
Because I think I had bought like stuff from them before, and the shipping wasn't. I think the shipping was free. And I know they have to front that cost or add it to the product, because it's like not everyone lives in America, right?
Yeah.
We're in Australia, so it's expensive to ship to us.
Hey, look, yeah, I'm still happy. When I get the book, I'll still be happy.
Yeah, I'll read it.
But
that is kind of crazy. Couldn't they just get someone to produce it in Australia so you don't have to pay
I
for
literally,
shipping?
when I saw that email, I had the deep urge to cancel the order.
That's fair enough.
But I didn't, and I left it for a day, and then I went to go do it the next day, and I couldn't anymore. So
that's funny.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, you're getting the book. Well, they should have just outsourced it to like Penguin for like the other side of the globes.
Yeah, but then they've got a production cost for Penguin. They've got to like front that because like
I feel like that'd just be cheaper in the long run.
Like, well, because there's no proof of concept for Penguin.
No, but they could just be like, look at all of our fans.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, how do we know it's going to sell in Australia? And they'll be like, oh, we sold this merch items, and they'll be like, oh, that's not a book.
I've helped the case. I've like 2 of their hoodies.
Yeah, but I just feel like it will be hard because the book is such a different item. Yeah. A book you can't use every day.
No. Oh, dude, there's a book of like monkey pictures. I want that. That'd be a cool book.
Book of monkey pictures.
Yeah, that's something they've talked about on the Yard.
That'd be crazy.
It was just a hardcover coffee table book of just pictures of monkeys and gorillas and shit.
It's kind of hard.
What the fuck?
Why are you like a genius?
I was trying to find the lyrics, but it's pulled up a One Direction song.
Whoa.
Fool's Gold by One Direction. What was it?
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a short I watched, and it was from this guy. He was like, yeah, these podcast bros be out here making a podcast. No one will listen to it. It's like, do something better with your time. And I go to the comment and it's like, bro, this is you. It was a podcast guy saying that, and I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's just a hobby.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing anything. I'm not playing games anymore. I barely play games as much as I used to play games.
You haven't been on as much recently.
Yeah. And I keep wanting to play Mario Odyssey. I keep wanting to play Switch games because this Japanese trip, we're spending like 20 hours in the air.
Wow.
Oh no, not 20. 8 hours plus train rides. We're spending a lot of time on transport. I think I might finish the fucking Legend of Zelda game.
Well, it's like, that's why I saved Zelda and all that for when I went to America, because I spent time traveling, like flying on trains.
Yeah.
So I did that. I think it's a good way to spend your time.
Okay. I remember I was typing into the group chat and we made a spreadsheet for this Japan trip, and I was like, hey, there's a spreadsheet, you can put in whatever you want to get booked, whatever you want to do. And then I think Ethan was like, no, I just want to like walk around every day and just, I don't want to be tied to a tight itinerary. And I was just like, that makes sense. But I watch all these like videos about people talking about like what they regret from going on their first Japan trip and like all these things you got to do. And it's like, don't bog yourself down with an itinerary, but still plan stuff. Is like the main thing of taking away. I'm like, bruh, if we waste this Japan trip just walking around,
yeah, that's the problem
for the Tokyo portion, because with the skiing part is like we can't really do much other stuff other than skiing. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but like for the Tokyo one, I want to book shit. I want to do stuff. Because we're there for a fucking while. We're there for 2.5 weeks. The main group.
Yeah. I guess the thing, it's like...
I'm going to go to Nara as a deer.
Yeah.
I want to ride a deer.
You don't want to have a tight schedule every single day.
But I don't want to be doing nothing.
But also you want to...
And I don't know how to convince people of that being a good idea. Because no one seems to care. I think I'm going to buy one of them.
The Switch Lite?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted.
But you have Switch.
Yeah, but the Switch is like... I just want a new battery, effectively. Because the battery in it's like shit.
Oh, okay.
And it's also like I share it with my sister and she beats the shit out of it as well.
What the hell does she do to it?
She takes it to fucking school, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. And it pisses me off, so I want my own Switch.
I want to buy...
But I don't want to buy a full thing. But I should just wait for Switch 2 to come out. Because Switch 2 is coming out next year.
I want to buy like a big Bluetooth speaker, like the big fuck off ones.
Like the Mega Blast. Have you seen that thing?
Yeah.
The big square one?
Yeah.
Every time I need a new speaker and I want to buy one, I look at that and I'm like, yes. And then I look at the price and I'm like, oh.
Not so much anymore.
Not anymore. Was it there? That's up the Mega Blast. Yeah. Oh, wait. Do you want that?
I've got one of the big
Is that the
JBL
one...
party box.
Yeah. I feel that.
Because it's like...
I have a speaker system like that. Like a...
Yeah, that's dead. I don't know if I've still got it up.
Oh. Mine's really good. I've maxed out the bass on it, and it shakes the floor in my room.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get... Well, I need to replace the TV in my room.
What do you mean? The permanent blue spot in the middle is cool.
And the 2 white dots?
Yeah, that's new.
And if
Did you throw something at it?
No, that just happened. It's pretty old.
Old technology.
Like, it's...
You reckon we could kickflip it? You know, kickflip the telly?
I don't want to.
Have you seen the guy who did that? He put like wheels on the bottom
Wow.
of like a monitor, and he kickflipped it.
Also, if it's kept on for too long on one still image, the image burns into the...
Yeah, I can see why that's happening.
There's also this weird white square going across.
Yeah, it's panning, and there's like Chinese text on the left.
Yeah, that's from my home screen.
Bro.
It's
that is ridiculous.
It's like 7, 8 years old. So I keep saying I want to buy a speaker, but I should really just buy a TV.
Yeah.
I also need fucking batteries. I need AA batteries. I haven't been able to watch anything or change off this page because I can't fucking put any power into my remote.
Don't you have an Xbox controller?
Yeah, I've got no batteries for it.
Oh.
That's the issue.
I thought they plug into like the wall.
No, they take
Do
AA
the new ones?
batteries.
Just
You can buy,
PlayStation plugs into the wall.
Yeah, you can buy like
That's
battery packs that will plug
Yeah, that's
in.
what I thought they all did.
But no.
Okay. Oh, big news.
Big battery wants me to perish.
Dude, have you ever thought about how crazy batteries are?
Batteries are wild.
Batteries turn chemical energy into electrical energy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my head can't even really wrap around it.
Dude, humans who did things for the first time must have been crazy.
You're smart.
Like-
You actually is smart.
Eat cow milk. Or drink cow milk.
Yeah.
You reckon he got right up on the teat with his lips?
But the thing is, why did he try to milk the cow?
I don't. Well, he saw them feeding the calves, and he was like, "I'm going to do that too." And he sucked on the cow.
But you have to be
the
an
cow
odd
udder.
person at that point. It's
Yeah,
like, I want some
exactly.
of that.
Or like make cheese.
Yeah, some bro just left milk out for a long time. It's like, shit, I wonder if I could eat this.
Yeah, yeah. Mold, dude. Blue cheese. That shit's crazy.
Just
Have you seen the mold on the outside of it that they cut
Yeah.
off? Goodness gracious, yummy though.
I like
Love blue
cheese.
cheese. Do you fuck with blue cheese?
I ain't fuck with blue cheese.
Yeah, good. Blue cheese is.
We're just talking about cheese now.
Yeah. No, because what else? Eggs.
Eggs are good.
Well, who the fuck saw chicken egg and was like, me now? For me now.
Me, I'm going to crack this open,
Uh huh.
and this yummy,
Goop. The goop. And then cook it. Oh, they probably didn't cook it.
unfertilized embryo I'm going to eat, and it's going to be yummy.
Dude, imagine balut.
Every time I think about that, I don't want to eat an egg.
Well, balut.
No, that's just an embryo.
Oh. Well, what about when you think about the one that is fertilized and they eat that anyway? And they eat a little baby. I remember I showed you this.
Yeah.
It's a Filipino thing. When are we going to the Philippines?
I would love to go to the Philippines.
So Mum says the Philippines, you just get flight tickets there and you book all accommodation while you're there. Because of how the peso works or some shit. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but I can believe you.
I can believe your mum because
Yeah, she's from
of
there.
there, but that sounds terrifying.
That does sound terrifying. And then we'll go island hopping. On a boat.
How much? Let's see how much it costs to book a flight to the Philippines.
Probably not a lot from here, right?
I'm assuming Jetstar would do it.
I haven't got my return flight from Japan yet. I've just got the flight there because I didn't have enough money.
Oh,
So, well, it's been going down very slowly. So, but I feel like if I leave it too long, I'm gonna go back. But if we go to Japan like next week, it's like $300. Isn't that fucking crazy?
yeah, that is.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to find out how to fly to the Philippines.
I want to go to the Philippines. I was talking to Ben. I was like, "Do you want to go to Argentina with me?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Why not? Argentina be sick." He's like, "Argentina bad." I'm like, "Oh, okay." The Argentinians at work really hype it up to be a lovely place.
It's just not like
What?
um.
And I'm like, "Would you come to Brazil with me? Brazil would be great." And he's like, "Why is that?" I'm like, "Oh, because of Brazilian steakhouses." And he's like, "Just because of Brazilian restaurants,
what's
Brazil
the
would
name
become
of the country?
what?
They don't shut.
Serbia.
It's just not like Serbia, man.
Serbia looks depressing. I'm like, I want to see. I don't just want to see beautiful places. I'm like, when we're in Japan, I'm gonna go find the slums. And he's like, no. And I'm like, you don't have to come with me. I just want to look at them. I just want to look at the fucked up shit.
Serbia looks like a hole.
Yeah, Serbia just looks like the Eastern Bloc. It just looks like block land, like how Russia looks like block land. And he's like, no, Serbia's great because I lived there. And I'm like, that doesn't make it okay. That's like me saying I want to go to Brazil because of Brazilian steakhouse. I reckon Brazil would bang, bro. And then we go to like a football game, spelled F-U-T. Foot.
Hey, in March next year, we could fly from Brisbane to the Philippines for $432.
Why'd you pick March next year?
Because I just checked next year, and that was like the
Yeah, okay.
one with the dates.
When are you graduating?
2026.
Okay. So we're both still students next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the Philippines. If Ben doesn't get an engineering job next year, I'll bring him. He can come.
We go to the Philippines.
We go to the Philippines. We
What
go around
happens
the
in
islands. We'll feed Ben balut. Balut.
Oh, that's the egg.
That's the egg.
That's right.
Dude, crazy take. If
Think
it's
of
so
balut, I
popular,
think of cheese.
it does sound like cheese. It probably tastes good.
Yeah.
If it's a popular delicacy there, it probably tastes good.
It probably does, but I also don't want to eat.
It's also really bad for your cholesterol.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, fertilized embryos, they have all of the nutrients for the thing to grow.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah. I got into I was like, Mum, can you please get butter from the store for my breakfast?
Yeah.
And she's like, here. And she sent a photo of and I was like, please get actual butter, real butter. And she sent me back a tub of margarine. And I'm like, fucking, it was a butter blend margarine. And I'm like, margarine is just canola, it's just vegetable oils.
I never have real butter. I hate real butter.
You hate real butter?
Yeah.
Why? It's so
Makes me
nice.
feel sick. It's like full cream milk.
Well, yeah.
Makes me sick.
If you take whipping cream and you what's the fucking thing? And you mix it to make it whipped cream.
Yeah.
If you keep going, it'll become butter. Yummy.
Yeah, I just don't fuck with.
I don't fuck with oil blended with my butter. I just want butter.
I just don't fuck with real creamy
This
shit.
shit doesn't get it. Are you lactose intolerant like Riley?
I
Because I can't imagine that.
I mean, I'll probably shit. I do shit if I have a lot of dairy.
Oh, that's so sad. What a sad.
But I
tortured
think that
life.
might just be from a lot of dairy.
Oh. Well, you can have a coffee.
Yeah. But coffee makes it shit anyway.
I've conquered coffee. It doesn't do that to me anymore.
You just not help. Your stomach's just not a good way, I think.
I eat a lot of spicy things. That doesn't hurt me anymore either.
That hurts me.
I am invincible. Unless I eat like something really spicy and I get the Ring of Fire. By Johnny
I'm still
Cash
sad
on
we
my
couldn't have
ass.
the Sex Panther.
We missed out on Sex Panther. We're gonna go to Melbourne again eventually anyway.
Bro, we haven't been to... It's actually been a while since we've been to Melbourne. September was when we went.
Yes. True.
There's almost as much time between our two Melbourne trips, between either Melbourne trip than here and now and our last Melbourne trip.
I didn't follow that at all.
so,
What the fuck?
so you know the amount of time between our two Melbourne trips?
Uh-huh.
That space of time is almost the same as the space of time from now and our last Melbourne trip.
Jesus Christ.
Did you follow?
No.
Oh, brother!
Between the two and then and now.
Yes.
So
That-
what is
that
the...
time that passed? So I'm just saying it's been a while.
Oh, it's been longer than the gap last time.
Oh, it's almost longer than the gap, yeah.
Well, we normally go there for artists.
Yeah. But you guys are also going to... We're going to Japan.
Yeah, I was like, I would love to go to Brisbane to see Yasin Bey. You know Yasin Bey?
Nope.
Most Def.
Nope.
Oh. Well, he's doing a tribute show to MF Doom and he's coming to Australia and New Zealand for the first time. And I was like, I'd love to go to that. And then I was like, I probably can't afford that.
For real. That's
Fucking ATO are taking money off of me. Because the ice factory I worked at did my tax filing wrong, so I owe them $100 fucking.
That's rough.
And they're not telling me when it's due by, so I'm just not paying it until they get really mad at me. Like, I could pay it, I don't want to go out I have to go out of my way to fucking do it, so I don't want to.
Yeah, my license expires soon, so I gotta
Fucking, okay.
renew it.
Passports costing $350 is so bullshit. I can only, it's
Yeah.
like, if you're a senior, you can buy a 5-year one, and if you're a child, you can buy a 5-year one. But if you're an adult in between the ages of 16 and 74, you have to get a 10-year one.
And it's what, $380?
It's $350.
Because I had to do it last year, I remember.
No, I'm not counting the passport photo, which is like $20. I thought it'd be $15. 20 something.
So you know what I mean? I've been putting my passport off for so long because I'm like, this is just a chunk of money that I don't want to spend.
Yeah.
Especially because like we're going to Melbourne and all that around the same time.
And that's domestic and that's foreign.
So I was like, no, well, we were paying for stuff for Melbourne. Like I was about to go there.
Oh, okay,
so I don't want to
right.
spend this chunk of money.
Oh, wait, you had to get it for America, though.
Yeah.
Did you pay for it?
Yes.
I missed out. When Mum took Katrina to go get them for her Japan trip, and Mum was like, I'll get mine too, she was like, hey, do you want to come get passports? And I'm like, and she was going to pay for them. And I was like, no, I have work, sorry. Could you just get it anyway? And she's like, nope. And now I asked her,
she
like,
can't do
hey,
that,
hey, do you want to get my passport? And she's like, no, you're paying for that, bitch. And I'm like, oh, okay. God damn it.
Yeah, I got... My parents were like, oh, you got your passport done? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it done. And the entire time, I was like, oh, maybe they'll pay for it, or maybe I'll get reimbursed. And my passport, they're like, oh, your passport got here. I'm like, yeah, they're like, sick. Oh, I just got big dog.
Did yours go to your house?
Yeah.
I think mine also only is to my house, and I'm like, if someone steals it, I'm gonna be so mad.
But, like, it's a lot shorter of a time now.
Yeah, Ben was like, oh, it took me so long. And I'm like, yeah, but
this one took me like 10 days from the time that it got lodged
Yeah, exactly.
and when it arrived.
I can't imagine what the priority would even do. And I think it's $200 extra to make it come in 2 business days.
However, the day that you go get your photos, you can't submit it.
Really?
Yeah.
My photos are horrible.
Even though it's like a 5-minute thing, you need to book a time.
Wait, what?
To submit your passport.
I thought you just pull up with the form.
Nah.
I have to book it? It says just go to the post office.
Yeah, it says that, but you need to book it.
Oh, that's good.
Because I went to go get my photos. I got my photos and I had my other stuff. I'm like, oh, can I submit it now? She's like, oh, you need to book it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I know the post office lady, though. I used to play hockey with her son. Does that mean I have to book it still?
You'll have to ask her.
God damn it.
I don't know her.
I hate it, man. And then this is why I was talking to Ben about traveling places.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to use the shit out of this passport if it costs us $300. And I'm like, well, we have a Europe trip planned way later with Will, where we go all around the Europe places we like. And I was like, great. Now, and then we can do Argentina and the Philippines. He's like, I'm not going to Argentina. I'm like, bro. He doesn't want to do South America. South America would be great for the food.
But as you pointed out to him, he is scared of
and for the people. Yeah, he is scared of my suburb. He was talking about moving to like Germany to do work. And I was like, you couldn't live alone in Germany. You're scared of where I live. Yeah. And it's, Germany's probably safer.
He's just a little bear. He can't defend himself.
Yeah, he is a little, what's a child bear called? Cub. He's just a little cub.
Ghost?
I thought that was just your hand. Yeah. Oh my lordy lord.
Oh!
Have you seen the playoffs?
For NBA?
Yeah. What other playoffs are there?
Hockey.
Oh.
Ice hockey. They've started.
The Knicks are going well.
That's what
That's what I care about.
Because I support the Canucks. And I was talking to... Because I went to the Cowboys game. Cowboys versus Dolphins.
Yes.
Cowboys lost.
I was working on it. I was so sad.
The Cowboys are no longer my team.
It was so close. It was 2 points, wasn't it? So fuck. Oh wait, was it?
It was less than that towards the end.
No, it was. Are you sure? Or was the Panthers game 2 points? No, it was 2 fucking points. Val Holmes just needs to fucking... He used to be able to really be good at kicking fucking goals, and now he's not. I don't know what changed. Yeah. I don't know if the coke went to his head. I don't know. Pissed me off.
That entire game, he looked like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he had a big bandage on his head.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, I was just trying to find the playoffs. Yeah, I hope the Knicks win, even though they have $10 odds and it's unlikely. I think the Celtics is just going to win like they always do, which is boring. It's like how the Panthers always win. That's boring. I'd rather see, like, anyone else win, honestly.
Anyone others but the Panthers?
Yeah, I'm sick of seeing them win.
Yeah,
Piss me off.
I wouldn't want to see the Panthers win, though. But I also don't want to see the Broncos win it. But the Broncos aren't doing...
They're fine.
As well.
They just had a bunch of injuries.
But yeah, so at the Cowboys... Oh, fucking... That's pissing me off. At the Cowboys game, I was talking to Carl, because I've been spreading the good word about hockey. Because ice hockey's are great. I've been getting into it.
Yeah, we need to see an ice hockey game in South America.
I mean, I'm down to do a boys trip to America.
I am too. But Ben is not helping by walking around saying New York's the only good place there is.
No,
I don't believe that.
I hate that he's like, oh yeah, you only need to go to like New York, LA.
And like, I'm sure there are horrible places, but there's probably a lot of nice places he just didn't go to.
He's just wrong. Arizona's hype.
Arizona would be hype. I want to go when it's cold. I want to go to America when it's cold.
I'd love to go to Canada again.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd like to go.
We could go to, what's the one in the top left? Is that Oregon? Or is that something else?
Well, the very top left is Washington and Seattle.
Yes. And then Oregon's right next to it.
Yes.
I want to see a hockey game. I want to see a baseball game. I want to see a basketball game.
I don't want to go to Seattle again.
Why?
Let's not go to Seattle.
Well, because of the drug people.
I also just didn't like Seattle.
What was bad about it?
It just was just, oh yeah. It was just meh.
We need to go
There isn't
to...
a whole lot there. Well, there's like some touristy stuff.
We need to
But
go
it's
to
all
Vegas with a band each and run it.
Vegas, yeah, we need to go. But Seattle's just like a fish market. That's about a lot of stuff about Seattle.
Really?
Yeah, fish market. Pike Place.
Pike Place is in San Francisco.
No, Pike Place Market is in Seattle.
Is that when...
And they throw the fish.
Go to Pike Place. Oh, yeah, no, it is Seattle. That's where Macklemore was talking about.
Yeah.
Go to Pike Place. I can't remember what he says.
But yeah, I'd love to see a... Where else would I like to go in America?
Chicago.
Florida.
We could get a Cuban sandwich.
Mm.
I was talking about going to Cuba, and Ben's like, no. So why?
I feel like going to the Deep South would be interesting.
Like of America or the islands?
Of America.
I reckon the islands would be hard. Puerto Rico? Dope.
Where?
Puerto Rico?
Okay.
That's what I said.
The
Costa Rica? Dope. Cuba? Dope. We could get a Cuban sandwich.
Cuban sandwich. I think any sandwich you get there is a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, but no, specifically... Okay. They have... So there's like Swiss and like cheese on it.
Yeah, I know what a Cuban sandwich is.
And ham and pork. And the ones that I get here are like okay, but I know that the it has potential to be amazing.
Yeah.
Because like it has the mojo pork on it, which is just a bunch of spices and juice with the pork, and it looks so nice. I want to make it, but it looks like a lot of effort. I was like, Mum, can you please get these ingredients? She was like, what do you want from the shops? And I sent her all the ingredients, and she only got half of them, and I was like, okay, well, I can't be arsed doing this now. It was so sad. But yeah, we get a Cuban sandwich. It's from the movie Chef.
You Chef?
Yeah, my name's Chef.
My name's Chef.
Yeah, I reckon... Yeah, they're all talking about how this Japan trip will be like the last boys trip. I'm like, that can't be true.
Well,
I will always carve out time to go travel with the boys.
Yeah.
That's just a given. And then when I actually am able to make bands in the future, I can go to cooler places. Like, because I think Japan's kind of cheap to go to. Whereas you're going there for a long time. And I have to be saving up for the rest of the year.
Yeah, Japan's cheaper, but yeah, it can be really expensive. Just logging into my NHL account.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, Knicks. Alright, so I have the Knicks beating the Pacers. I want to see the Cavs beat Boston, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Mavs, they're down in the series? That's so sad. Mavs should beat Thunder, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, so tomorrow's for the playoffs, it's round 2, game 1. It's the Oilers versus Vancouver.
Don't they have to win like 3 of them to get like the cup or something? Is that a thing? There's like a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, well,
and you win it by winning 3 playoffs.
That's
right?
like the game they've got to These are all the games they've got to verse each other.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 days between each game. They play 7 games.
Yeah, Americans are crazy with their sport.
They play so many.
They play
games.
7 sets per thing. You have to win 4 out of a series of 7 multiple times. Which is crazy to me. When I got into baseball, I learned that, and then I was like, that's crazy. And then it turned out it's just pretty much like that for every other sport. We need to see a darts game. We need to go watch darts in a pub.
What's the darts theme?
180!
100!
And get absolutely hammered in like a pub somewhere and watch it. Because I don't know. I could watch any sport live. I would like to see all the sports live except for golf. Golf is boring to watch. Golf's only fun to play. I guess you could say the same about chess, but if you're a chess nerd, watching chess is hype.
Yeah, because you can like see the
shit.
Opening thread.
Yeah. Anywho.
I've been kind of getting into golf.
Like playing golf?
And it's just like looking at golf.
Oh, right.
I find golf
it's expensive to get into. Apparently, there's meant to be a diss track coming out tomorrow. Academics keep saying, and we don't know who for or by, but it's coming out. But yeah, so next week, probably, there'll be lots to talk about. New music and a new diss track. I think that might be us for the week.
Okay, so real quick, I'm signing into this Hoppy, the NHL TV.
Mm. You
And
pay
it's
for
a
that?
registration error. I'm getting a fucking message in German.
What?
I don't know. Why am I getting a message in German?
That is pretty weird.
But yeah. Well, no, lastly, I want to bring up, I just said I wanted to talk to you about him last episode, and I remembered
Who?
Supreme Vermin.
Who's that?
He is...
Is Supreme Vermin like Toxic Megacolon?
No, I want to show you Supreme Vermin. Vermin. Vermin Supreme, sorry. This is him. He wears a boot on his head. He runs for the Democratic candidate every year in America. Never wins.
He carries a comically large toothbrush.
Yep. He has been known for his time and a promised free pony for every American if he wins.
A law requiring people to brush their teeth, he will
Yeah.
pass. What the fuck?
He is just an interesting fellow.
I swear someone has shown me... Did you show me this before? You just brought up his name and said not to look at it, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck does he expect to win anything with a boot on his head?
He doesn't.
Does he get votes?
He gets a little bit. He also promised to make COVID-19 legal and in play on his campaign promise to go back in time and kill baby Hitler. And then vowed to kill baby COVID.
Wait, this guy's a beast. Okay, is COVID... Was it a Chinese created thing that they spread on purpose?
I don't think that. I don't think I'm qualified to... He also,
We can speculate.
He also pledged to create COVID-19 free zones because they work so well for things like gun and drugs. And I think that's more of a satire.
Well,
He also...
Well, that works in
You
Australia.
know what I found? So in 2019, he ran for the governor of Kansas.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of loopholes in the governor, like, running for it. So several teenagers just started running for it. And he decided not to run for it because he didn't want to take votes away from them. Because he liked what they were doing.
That's crazy. Dude, imagine losing to that. Imagine getting less votes than Vermin Supreme.
And that's also just a second Vermin Supreme.
That is a cool name.
It's like how you get Count Binhead in the UK. Do you not know this?
Is he related to that chip place? The fish and chip stop? It was like Chippy... It was on a TikTok for like a week when I still watched TikToks.
That...
It had the weird ass name.
Yes. Bingley Super Chippy or something?
I can't fucking remember.
Yes, I know exactly, yeah. I hated that. No,
I
it's
hate...
not.
Wait, did we
It's
talk
just
about the
figures.
keyboard thing?
No, I hate the keyboard.
I
thing.
hate the keyboard thing.
hate
I
the
saw it
keyboard
once
thing.
and I was like, this is lame and not clever. And then I saw it again for the next 3 weeks and I...
Okay, so it was there for
Thank
like
God it's dead.
a week for me. It went, but I opened up yesterday and it appeared again.
It stopped for me. I don't know what I've
I
done
don't know where. And
to not get it on my timeline anymore. I'm glad. I hate it.
I see it and all I feel is pain. It's not enjoyable, man. I don't understand.
Yeah. No, I don't think it piss me off.
But yeah, I just remembered it then. So,
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme. He wears a big boot.
He
on
looks.
his
He
head.
looks like a gnome.
But he's also a very nice guy because he also donated his kidney to his mother.
Fuck. You just keep bringing up tidbits about it.
Yeah, I was reading his Wikipedia because I'm like, this is an interesting little character. He is so wise and mystical.
That's crazy.
That's what I do with my time when I'm not
Yeah, I just do Sudokus and lay in my bed and
putting
listen
myself
to
in a
music.
hole.
Well, we're playing Counter-Strike tonight.
If we have a 5-stack,
Oh my god.
I did say that.
Yeah, you did
twice.
say that, and then you're like, I can be convinced. And I was like, oh, so 4 is enough?
No, I mean I could be because
Well,
no one responded to it. So I'm
between
like, I'll
us and
respond
the
to your message.
Melbourne boys, I assume we should be able to.
Surely we can.
Surely we can. I'll
Oh, yeah.
play regardless. They've got rid of Overpass and they replaced it with Dust 2 in the Premiere.
Those words mean nothing to me. I know Dust 2.
They took out a map I like, they put a shit map there.
Well,
I hate Dust 2.
I can't even think of Overpass. My problem with these games is I don't know the call outs for anything. So
You don't
I'm just
need
like,
to know them. It would be nice, but you don't need to. They say it on the map, so it shouldn't take long to learn. Like, they say it on the map in Valorant and Counter-Strike.
Okay.
When you stand there, it says them on the map.
Ah.
It says them, like, you are standing in Monster. Or, like, wherever the fuck. Bathroom.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, that's
But
us for the week.
if someone says he's here, I don't know where the fuck that is.
We can give you a rundown of them for each map when we get into the game.
Okay.
Alright. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.